Hey, how's it going, YouTube? This is E-Man Los Angeles, and right over a week ago, I was able to launch a new product on Amazon FBA, and this is the product right over here. And if you do Amazon FBA, you know there's different ways to launch a product. There's a sketchy way of going ahead and doing rebates, giveaways to try and rank on the top of certain keywords, and then there is the legit way, which is going ahead and using Amazon PPC to your advantage. And over those last couple of days, I have been able to rank on Amazon FBA for a total of 445 total keywords. And as we go down here, you can see that there's an Amazon recommended rank, a sponsored rank, and an organic rank. And for certain keywords, such as this one right here that gets searched up to 15,000 times per month, I have been able to go ahead and get an Amazon recommended of rank number 1, a sponsored rank of 1, and also an organic rank of 3. And as going ahead and proving it to you guys, you can see that this product was launched 9 days ago. So everything has happened very quickly. So in this video, I'm going to show you guys the exact strategy I use with Amazon PPC in order to get these type of results. So if you appreciate anything you see in this video, all I ask for in return is a like on this video and consider subscribing to his YouTube channel, because as a small YouTuber, that's the only way I know how to grow. And I'm always dropping type of videos like this to help you in your Amazon FBA journey. And as a reminder, Amazon PPC is just one piece of the puzzle when it comes to launching your product on Amazon FBA. Before that, you have to make sure that your title is optimized, your bullet points, your description, your A+ content. You have professional photography done, right? Amazon PPC just accelerates your pathway to start ranking ahead of all your competition. But again, in this video, we're going to specifically focus on ranking to page 1 on Amazon PPC. So if you guys want any information as far as how to optimize your listing page when it comes to title, bullet points, photos, so on and so forth, go ahead and comment below. If we get enough comments, I'll go ahead and make a specific video based on that. But first things first, as a lot of my viewers already know, I am the brand owner of Factory Lace. And Factory Lace is a brand of shoe care products ranging from wipes, shoe cleaners, shoe brushes, and I went ahead and introduced this product right here, which is a shoe glue. And I have been doing Amazon FBA for right around 4 years now, and over the past 12 months you can see that my business generated $1.15 million worth of revenue. And obviously revenue does not equal profit, but it's still a feat that I'm very glad that I currently have now. And when it comes to Amazon PPC, you can see that over the lifetime of me doing Amazon, I have spent right around $350,000 just on Amazon PPC over these last 4 years. And I have tested tooth and nail as far as different PPC strategies that actually work. And I'm not showing you these numbers to brag and say how much I actually make on Amazon FBA or how much I spend on Amazon FBA, because there's a lot of accounts that spend way more than I do. This is just basically showing you guys the knowledge that I do have in this area of Amazon PPC. But enough about me, let's actually go to see what strategies I use for Amazon PPC. But there's another important note here. As you go to my listing page, you can see that I have 0 reviews on this new product. So this strategy works without even having any type of reviews. But going back, let's go ahead and go to that section with shoe glue, because I separate all my different products out now. And you can see that I have spent right around $2,800 worth of advertising costs, and it has only resulted in right around $3,000 worth of sales. So essentially, I'm actually losing out on money. But that's okay, especially when you're launching, because you want to rank organically over the long term. And as you saw in the beginning of this video, I'm actually ranking organically now. And as we stroll down to the actual campaign for shoe glue, you can see that I run right around 6 different campaigns. And you can also see that based on all that money I have spent, it has resulted in 204 orders for this actual product. So again, even without reviews or any type of data before, just launching with Amazon PPC is going to translate into sales, right? So first things first, whatever I do when I launch a product is I always run 4 different automatic campaigns. As you can go ahead and see here, I separate them from close match, from loose match, to substitutes, to comparables as well. I don't really want to go over the specifics of this, especially because I only went ahead and made a total of 4 sales so far, but I do have another Amazon PPC video that goes over this in depth. So go ahead, check that out right here in the corner above to go ahead and get a deep dive into that. But let's start focusing on the bulk of these sales. There's 116 and these 84 orders from PPC. So the first thing I do is I always type in that main keyword for your actual product. So for me, the main keyword that I wanted to rank for was shoe glue, as you can go ahead and see there. And after that, obviously we already did our product research, but the tool that I like to go ahead and use here is the Helium X-ray tool. So obviously this came in handy a lot, especially when we went ahead and did our product research phase. But now the most important thing here that I like to do is I like to slide all the way to the right over here and go from creation date. And the reason why I want to do this is because if somebody just launched their product and they're getting a lot of sales, that means that they're doing something right. And if you guys don't have Helium 10, I did partner with them to get you 50% off your very first month. That is 50% off. So go ahead, take advantage. I think the code is actually EMANLA50. So go ahead, it's one of the links below to go ahead and get this and save yourself money, especially for that very first month. So after that, I like to go ahead and see which individual in my price range is actually making money on Amazon FBA as a new product. And you can go ahead and see $12.99 here, $8.99 here. The very first one that I see are these two products here that are at $13.99. And specifically this one right over here, because they're selling 1,300 units every single month and they're making right around $18,000 worth of revenue. And what I like to do here is I just like to copy their ASIN number right up there, and I go back to the Helium 10 Cerebral tool to try and see which actual keywords is this individual ranking for organically. So from there, I go ahead and get those keywords. And because I already did this research, they can load from history. But let's go ahead and just run a brand new search as we're doing this for the first time. So after that's finished loading up, I go ahead and rank it from the organic rank, because in the long term, if these guys are ranked organically in spaces 1 through 5, that means that they're getting a lot of organic sales for that certain keyword. So after that, I like to really just focus on what is the most relative keyword that I want to go after. Because again, I want to go after shoe glue, but I didn't know other keywords that I can actually rank for that might convert a little bit better, right? So as we go down to the list over here, it's going to be based on your budget. When we look at mine, you can go ahead and see that over the last 9 days, I have spent right around $3,000 in advertising. So I have a budget of more than $200 every single day, right? So for me, one of my biggest launch strategies is I'm going ahead and trying to rank for 18 different keywords. We're going to go into this a little bit more, but if you guys have a smaller budget or a bigger budget, go ahead and scale that to basically how many keywords you're trying to rank for, right? So over here, let's go ahead and try and look for the most relative keywords that are in my industry. As you can see, sneaker repair kit is good. Shoe glue repair is obviously really good. Work boot glue, maybe. Super glue for shoes, that's a good one there. Sneaker glue repair, that's also a good one there. So again, it's going to be based on your budget, but you want to have anywhere from 5 to 10 different keywords that you're trying to rank for. So now that we selected that 5 to 10 different types of keywords that are in our product niche, now it's actually time to start creating that campaign. So this should look familiar here, but we're going to go to sponsored products. And from the very top, I'm going to go ahead and name my ad group name Exact Launch. All right, it's all going to make sense in the future right now, but we're going to select that product that we're launching right now. And after that, instead of going ahead and doing automatic targeting for this section here, we're going to do manual targeting, right? And after that, we're going to enter our list of different keywords that were selected, right? And we're going to uncheck broad and we're going to uncheck phrase for this certain keyword. And after that, we're going to take those 5 different types of keywords that we went ahead and selected. For this case, we're going to go ahead and use 5 different ones, and we're going to go ahead and build our campaign from there. So we're going to use that there. Use that one right there. There. And then we'll go ahead and choose that work boot glue. And from there, we're just going to add those keywords to this section. Again, these were under exact. And when I'm launching, I always want to go ahead and try and maximize the bid amount. This basically means how much are you willing to go ahead and spend for someone to click on your actual listing page. I always try and go to the high end, especially when I'm launching. Again, you saw that my actual sales or whatever I'm advertising spend in resulted in the same amount of sales, so I'm actually losing out money. But the idea here is to launch and rank very fast, right? Because then after a while, you're going to start getting more sales organically than you are going ahead and advertising with Amazon PPC. So it all works out in the long run. So for this instance, the top area here is 186. I'll go ahead and go to $2. Over here, I'll go to 0.75, save it there. Here, I'll go again to 155. You guys get the idea. 2.45. And then I'll go ahead and put 1.75. And then after that, I'll go ahead and just run this campaign, making sure that this dynamic bid is on down only. And this is where we're going to go ahead and name launch shoe glue. Obviously, this is for my instance. And if you have a different portfolio, go ahead and put it there. And this is whatever your daily budget is. I go ahead and recommend to always do a minimum of 25 just so we can go ahead and start spending, but it's really up to what your budget is. And then after that, all we're going to go ahead and do is hit this launch campaign right over here. But we are not done yet. Once you are done with that actual campaign, we're going to go to that same exact campaign. And you can go ahead and see, I have a broad and I have a shoe glue phrase. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to create a new ad group. And those same 5 keywords, now, instead of going ahead and making it an exact match, I'm going to go ahead and unclick that one. And now I'm going to go ahead and go to phrase. And then for the next one, I'm going to unclick that one and I'm going to go for broad. All right, guys. So again, this is just within one campaign that I'm running 3 different campaigns separated with exact phrase and broad with those same exact keywords. And there might be some people that say that this is a bad strategy to go ahead and use because you might be targeting the same exact keyword for different types of campaigns. For me, it has worked for me and I let Amazon do all the data for me. And what I mean by that is I know for certain here that this particular campaign is going to be the exact keywords that I'm trying to target. But if there's different broad keywords that Amazon thinks might convert, Amazon will go ahead and show it to those customers. So instead of shoe glue, maybe someone's going ahead and typing in glue for shoes, bags, and different types of clothing, right? Or with phrases, maybe shoe glue for purses or shoe glue for something else, right? Any type of phrase that have the same type of keyword. And the cool thing about that is once we go ahead and start optimizing, all we have to really do is go into broad will be a better example. So we'll go into our broad actual campaign, and all we have to go ahead and do is go to our search terms and see what actual keywords actually converted, right? So as you can go ahead and see here, I went ahead and tried and to rank for shoe glue for this broad campaign, but somebody went ahead and typed in all-purpose cement, rubber, leather, shoe, waterproof glue, and it actually went ahead and converted. I would have no idea somebody went ahead and typed this in and it resulted into a sale. So now when I start trying to optimize for this actual shoe glue, I can go ahead and have a separate campaign for all of those keywords that actually converted. And we still have one more campaign to actually run. So as you can see, we went over the different types of auto campaigns. We went over that shoe glue launch where we go over exact phrase and broad matches. The last one here is competitors. And as you can go ahead and see here, that for this section here, I went ahead and got 84 different types of orders right over here. And this one's basically simple. When you're doing your product research phase, you see that who are your actual top competitors, right? So right here, as we go into mine, you can see that I picked 5 different types of ASIN. So this is a good thing for you guys to do as well. Go over the different types of competitors you think that a customer will choose your product over them. As you can go ahead and see here, I chose the top 5 for my industry. So go ahead, it works just as the same as far as going ahead and building out a campaign, but instead of the actual ad group name, I like to just go ahead and put competitors here, choose the same product itself, and instead of going ahead and targeting for manual and keyword targeting, we're gonna go ahead and target for product targeting. And all we're gonna go ahead and do here is we're gonna search individual products, and then we're just gonna go ahead and put that list of those 5 different ASINs that we're trying to compete with. And how does that look like? When we go back over here, let's go ahead and see which one that I'm going ahead and targeting, which was one of the shoe bond. You can go ahead and see when we go to their actual listing page, I should be one of those actual products, as you can go ahead and see right here, that I'm trying to go ahead and target on their actual product listing page. So those are the 6 different campaigns that I run that has helped me over these 9 days rank for 400 different types of keywords. So if you got any value on this video today, again, all I ask for in return is a like on this video and consider subscribing to this YouTube channel, because I always try and drop all these type of value bombs out there in order for me to help you with your Amazon FBA business. And again, take advantage of Helium 10. You're gonna get 50% off your very first month. So go ahead, try that out. And if you guys have any other videos that I could go ahead and help you guys on, go ahead and mention it in the comments below. If we get enough interaction, enough likes on the actual comment, I'll make sure to make that video. But until next time, guys, peace.